Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're going to be continuing on with the Simple Stories um, card kit for Vintage Life in Bloom. And I'm showing you here the paper, and we're going to be working on these top two. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it over and we'll start putting everything together. Now, these do come with pre-folded cardstock. Now, it's not the heaviest cardstock in the world. So if you wanted to, you could always use your own cardstock. I've done that before. Or you can use theirs and maybe just do the front, cut it in half, and then attach it to another card front. You could do that too. All right, so we're going to start layering up all the different elements. Now, if you just joining me for the series for this month, I wanted to let you know if you check back on episode 1, um, the whole kit I go through and show you all the elements. And I'm trying to see on that flower how they have it laid down so I can kind of mimic and be as close to that image as possible. All right. And if you hear any extra noise, I have a friend while I'm doing this voiceover hanging out with me, my cat Salem. How you doing, bud? Okay, he's chilling. Okay, so we're doing our layers, and whenever I'm putting stuff like this down, I always think about, okay, so where can I put some foam and it's not going to be, weird. So on this piece, I decided I was going to add one of my foam strips, and then the love and laughter part I'm going to lay down flat. So just this one piece is going to have a little bit of dimension, and then we're going to add this sentiment here. And I love how they have the writing kind of going off the edge, and then I'm going to fix that. There we go. And then we have the little butterfly at the bottom. And then I'm still going to pull out some more of the gems. I really loved using these, and I'm telling you, it was such a happy accident that these gems happened to be on my desk. But we're just going to put 3 down, right down the top right hand side. And we're just going to, I try to do medium to small. So you can see that there. And then on this one, let me see. Yeah, I do add a few more around where the sentiments are. All right, and a little bit of glue down here. And then that's it. So I just put 2 more at the bottom and then the 3, so that way there's 5 altogether. And then we're going to do this second one. Now this one is fun because it's actually going to be more horizontal than vertical. And I think this is our first horizontal one. And on this one, I love cameras. I don't know why, but I always love putting them, like if they're in a collection, I like putting them on my layouts sometimes. It's a fun one, especially because it's usually I'm doing like a selfie or something like that. And I always love adding a camera to it. So I really like this design. All right, and I just wanted to make sure that I put these on the correct sides as far as which pattern is facing which way. Because on one of these, there's a little bit more gingham on the side of the strip. And I just wanted to make sure I was putting it in the right spot. And I really like how they come, how they figure out their layouts. I've never gotten one of these kits where I don't like how it's displayed or how they put it together. I like the layers, and there's always something interesting about it. And with this one, I like the tickets, and I think that one, it had all the butterflies. Like, this was just a fun collection. It really is. And I'm just trying to make sure that where I'm going to lay it down, everything is lining up the way that I need it to, and that it peeks out exactly where I want it and what I'm seeing on the picture, right? Because you may look at the picture and see it laid differently. That's fine. Do what you want to do, right? No one's going to come over and arrest you because you didn't do it exactly what's on the paper. But for these particular videos, I like to show you so that way you can see you can do it exactly and get really beautiful cards, or you can be a rebel and do whatever you want. So on this one, I was thinking about using, did I use foam on this one? Yes, I did. So what I do on this one is I think I grabbed my small foams. I can't remember what I did. Hold on. Yes, I am looking for my foam squares. Here they are. I was like, I know they're here somewhere. And I'm going to use that on the back because on the part of the U, they're tiny enough that I can, you know, uh, maybe fit them on there. And at first, I was just going to put the foam on one half of the sentiment because I was thinking the other part would be on the chipboard, but it was still just a little bit too high. So I do wind up putting a little bit of foam on the bottom of that because I was like, I don't like it. It looked weird. And that's why wet glue is so important on certain things because I put that wet glue down and it wasn't but 2 seconds and I could pick it right back up and finish putting on the foam squares so that way it's under everything and we're good to go. So you guys, if you have adhesive like foam or score tape, use that wet glue. It helps. I promise you. You will not be disappointed. So now we're going to spread some of these green gems around. We're going to put on the opposite side the 3 going down, and then I think I put 2 more, and you'll see it. I always put one on the lens of a camera. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I just started doing that lately. It's almost like if it's going to go on the center of the flower, you know? And so I've been doing that. And that's what we're going to do right now. And I get one of the the bigger of the gems to put there. So it's not too weird. It doesn't look too random. But there you go. And those are really pretty cards. I love it. I love it. Now with that flower, if I wanted to, I could have taken like my Stella brush pens and colored all around that to give it a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shimmer. And I was just showing you there the other cards that we have made. And I think you guys would really like this collection. If there's still some available, I will definitely try and put the link in the more section because don't sleep on this collection. It's really a beautiful collection. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I always love reading your comments. And I will look forward to seeing you guys with our next video. Have a great weekend. Bye.